I think if there's one thing that we've learned over the last several months of this president being in office is to trust in Trump. He knows negotiation, persuasion, the art of the deal like nobody else. And that's why the people voted for him. And we're seeing those results play out in real time, despite what the legacy media has to say.
I mean, if we had the time, okay, you and I to sit here and just start pulling up the multitude of headlines, right? Back in February, March, April, and even into May, before the tide started turning. It takes a few months, folks. Calm down. Remember those headlines? Trump's tariffs will tank our economy. And we had a couple bad days of the market. They're like, market's crashing, recession. I heard him use the D word. They're like, Trump could put us into a depression with these tariffs, and you're going to pay 100% more for whatever coming from these countries. Here it is, July 16, Jen. The economy's booming. The market's doing great. And now he's thinking about more tariffs on stuff. This is working.
It's working. I mean, $106 billion up to the July 1st in revenue so far has us in a budget surplus. I mean, things are going so well, and the media plays the game they're always going to play. Again, when they have nothing negative to report on, it's going to the what ifs, causing everybody to panic. Oh, this is the worst that could happen, the worst case scenario. They didn't report on the last administration that way when that was our reality, but that's how they report on President Trump. And again, he played the long game on tariffs. And no, things don't happen overnight. But look at the results that we're seeing now, and I believe more will start to trickle in as a result of the success that he's seeing. The announcement on pharma, the announcement with Indonesia. There's a lot more to come with this president, and I'm excited to see what he rolls out.
Yeah, great news on the countries there in Indonesia. We got that headline. There we go. New trade deals. I mean, he's signing big deals with big countries. That's why I love. So why not go after some of the smaller ones, right? And then Big Pharma. That's been something that has been promised by him and by Bobby. And folks want to see Big Pharma pay their fair share and bring stuff back home and be transparent, right? And if we can't get all those, then tariff the hell out of them. I mean,
exactly. And listen, as far as pharma goes, there's been a lot of positive reaction to that. You see already Eli Lilly announcing $27 billion in manufacturing coming to the United States. They've got a long period to kind of plan for this, as the president has announced. So I think that'll give these manufacturers time. A lot of them right now are responding by stockpiling some of their goods. And then, the others are going to start to bring their manufacturing here to America. So it's a beautiful thing for the American people.
Another thing Trump talked about this week, eliminating capital gains tax. I know that got a lot of folks excited. It did me. How about you? And could we do that?
I certainly hope so. Listen, if the president floats something, he's got a lot of supporters around him. He's built an incredible team, an incredible cabinet. He has a lot of support, I think, on Capitol Hill. So hopefully he'll be able to push forward with that as well. I think he's got to continue on this momentum. There's a lot of work to get done, at least in the next year or so. So I'm hoping he'll push that through as well.
All right, let's talk about the big, stinky elephant in the room. His name is Jerome Powell. This guy doesn't get it. I mean, Trump's like, it's the easiest job. How do you not get it? I mean, the economy's soaring. And I know that for some economists, that's in reverse. You don't bring rates down when it's soaring. But yes, you do, because we need that final pin pulled. And I think the economy is just going to blow up after summer if he would just drop the rates a point and a half. I mean, if you want to kickstart buying homes, building them, first of all, right? Building has stalled. It was stalled under Biden. You're not going to get building coming back unless the rates are down. So that everything from purchasing the lumber to the construction cost for the bigger builders and the medium-sized builders, they want those rates lower. And then obviously us, the consumer, aren't going to be buying the homes or the cars or anything unless those rates are lower. So why do you think Paul is a holdout here when the president literally every day is pressuring and talking trash on him?
Listen, I think the president is playing the art of the deal with Powell as well. I don't know what action he's going to take, if any. He said he's not going to fire him most recently. I think it's a pressure campaign. I think ultimately, anybody in a job, if you have someone publicly calling you out, let alone the president of the United States, you're going to get to a place that's very uncomfortable and probably step down on your own. Everybody's focused on inflation right now. The latest numbers that came out, inflation is actually right on target for where it should be. You look at where we were a year ago, right. 2 years ago, we are in a much better place. President Trump wants to see that the interest rate down 3 points. I think he should. Hopefully, Powell will deliver on that. And again, this is what the American people want to see, and I think it'll drive us to a much better place than where we've been over the last couple of years.
Agreed. And meet in the middle. I mean, if Trump says come down 3, come down 1.5 points or 2, that will start to kickstart. I mean, I know a lot of folks that are out there saying, I want to invest, I want to buy a new car, I want to buy some new toys, I want to, but I'm not gonna because I'm not going to pay 7%, 6%. So
exactly. Listen, you're in San Diego. I'm in D.C. too. Really hot and expensive real estate markets. We know the pain of owning a home or anything in these places. And so it is something that needs to be done. And it'll really help jumpstart the economy even further.
Amen.